We're live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in the world. Welcome to another edition of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. Snow falls over the Black Forest in an odd display as a cold wind from the Umbra brings down a chill that brings forth snow, which is odd, to say the least, this time of year. The forest itself is alive with the scent of battle, the howls of unseen forces. And Bettina Stewart, Blitzkrieg, and Contemplates the Mercy make their way deeper into the Black Forest, deeper towards that area, that draw to where something malicious and malevolent lies. As the trio go to earn back the honor and prevent war, they can see that this land is oddly in flux between the Tellurian and the Umbra, as though the gauntlet is almost non-existent in this area. Small banes travel in between these two planes of existence freely, and they give the three get a wide berth as they make their way in, as they are no match, no challenge. They skitter away and hide behind trees and peer around corners with their eldritch eyes peering and looming at the trio. Every so often, a minor gaffling or jaggling might make its way close and observe. It may even be bold enough to come within 10 yards and hiss and skitter at the trio, but never any closer. They are at least intelligent enough to know when they are outclassed in almost every single way. As they make their way from the Sept of Bloodfist, as they make their way away from that bond, as they head deeper into the Protectorate, towards the scent of worm, they come to the mouth of a cave that is foreboding, to say the very least, set up in a small gully, a ravine, that is tattered with the remains of some creatures that went to battle here. Perhaps Garou, perhaps Fomori. It's hard to say. There's not enough intact to be able to tell the difference. And the stench of death permeates from the mouth of this cave and is thick as any instance they'd ever experienced to this point.
Bettina is wearing the coat that actually she got here for this climate. It's not quite enough to cut through the chill here. She touches her hair to make sure that her hair fastener, ancient hair fastener, is still there, and plays with the ring on her finger. Looking around, she looks to the other Garou to see if they've picked up anything that she can't.
Contemplates will reach into his bag, hand Bettina. It looks like an oatmeal roti and an energy drink. You'll need this. And Contemplates will wolf down the cookie, wolf down the energy drink. And character, I like it. And hands over the same to Blitzkrieg. May I make a perception alertness or awareness?
Absolutely. Actually, either or. Awareness is going to get you one thing. Alertness will get you something else.
Oh.
Or, well, primal urge for Garu, but the kinfolk can roll awareness.
Okay.
All right, what did you roll, Contemplates?
I have this
With which dice pools?
perception primal urge.
All right, primal urge. Bettina's got herself a whole rack of successes as well. Okay.
Perception alertness with the specialty noises.
Oh, you are going to hear some shit out of that, out from that cave. You're going to hear almost what sounds like... It sounds like someone's taken rope, or maybe steel cables, and is twisting them in already tighter than they were already twisted, tighter than they were already bound up. And it sounds like it's being twisted tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, continuing to tighten until the metal strands are at their absolute peak, and it just seems to be this perpetual sound of stress, metal stressing in on itself. With that many successes, you can tell that something is going on down there that is making this noise, and it doesn't sound natural in any way, shape, or form. Contemplates. With Primal Urge, you can get the sense that there's something very unnatural here. You can almost feel as if reality here, not just the veil, but reality itself is very unstable here. You can almost feel the strands of the weaver trembling around you, as though they are being put to the absolute limit of what they can handle before they will just simply snap and break.
At that point, Contemplates is going to take his time and shift,
Okay.
and I will roll Gnosis to activate my fetish.
Sounds good to me.
I don't get my fetish right.
Unfortunately, no, but they did give you a very well crafted spear.
And I got my other stuff too. Okay. Nothing special on the spear.
Roll me awareness. With 3 successes, you might be able to roll your Gnosis, you think.
Nope.
Ah. You feel a magical resonance on it, but it's just beyond your reach to be able to channel, at least for right now. You might be a little bit too uneasy to really put your all into it to attune this weapon to you.
What's the difficulty?
What level is your fetish again? Generally speaking, it's around anywhere between 4 and 7. I don't know what the gnosis on your fetish is.
Let me check.
That's your difficulty.
Okay. Yeah, it goes up.
Okay. Just do me a favor and put in the chat what your fetish does.
Alright.
Alright. Bettina, I need you to roll me your willpower, please. Difficulty 8.
What am I rolling?
Bettina is rolling.
Nope.
Ooh,
That's a
okay.
botch.
No, you have 1 success in there. Alright. Bettina, you are almost... everything around you kind of goes away. It's almost like the world around you kind of falls away. And you're just standing there in the middle of a raging snowstorm. This is... You've been in the presence of potentially, while in the sector of the green, Wendigo's brood. It feels cold like that. Even though your jacket, your fur coat, clings to you, and as you grab it closer, you can't break the chill off of it. This is even worse than Ice Queen's bane upon you. And as you stand there, you feel slender digits set down on your shoulders. And
Actually, that's enough to get me pissed off.
Mhm.
Okay, so can I just whirl around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do I see anything?
You do. You see 3 figures looking at you. Well, in their own way, they're looking at you. And they stand roughly about 11 feet tall and are about as slender around as one of Blitzkrieg's thighs in Krenos.
Okay. Do I hear anybody else reacting?
You can't see or hear Blitzkrieg or Contemplates at the moment.
Okay, then in that case, how close am I to the first one?
It's standing within arm's reach of you.
Okay. I'd like to get my hair fastener and try and drive it into its arm.
All right, go for it.
Okay, what is that?
Dex melee.
Okay. Okay. 3.
All right. Bettina, as you lunge at this creature, you take your hair fastener. This, I'm guessing it's something like a shiv type weapon. It's all stabby.
Yes, but it's more like if it makes contact with the thing.
Yeah. You drive it in and you expect to see blood. You expect to see gore. You expect to see something. But when you drive it through, your arm, the weapon itself, and in fact your entire body pass right through it.
Okay. Does the comb touch me?
Does the what?
Did the comb make contact with me?
No.
Okay. Okay. So they're still looking?
They're still looking.
Okay. After 2 months of this, of all the nightmares and so forth, she's gone from feeling contrite and afraid to just being angry and frustrated that this is apparently her life now. So she's going to scream at them.
They seem to be unmoved. They just observe you.
That's nice. Cool. This is going to be cathartic then. I'm just going to scream at them.
Wait, who's unmoved currently?
Out in the other part of this, Bettina, Blitz, you notice that Bettina, and Contemplates, you'll notice this as well, she just starts screaming at nothing. Just like absolutely screaming at nothing. Sarah, what are you screaming at this point?
Profanities. Mainly. Some colorful stuff having to do with pigs, mainly.
These creatures seem to be unmoved, and the whitewash of the snow continues to become greater, and the sound of the wind howling becomes even more deafening. And they seem to speak. They seem to respond to you. All three of them in unison. Their odd, tri-folded mouths seem to move in a way that resembles what one might consider speech. But when they speak, all you hear is something similar to static.
Can I try rolling my gnosis again?
Sure.
Come on. Okay.
The heart of the dice is not with you today.
No.
You get the feeling that as you sit there and scream, something is not right with the world. And hold that thought. Blitzkrieg and Contemplates. Bettina is screaming at the mouth of this cave. She has mentioned something about tall, slender men and how well they could wrap themselves around a pig and proceed to let the pig have its special way with them.
Can I make an intelligence spirit roll?
You can give it a shot, sure, why not?
Well, actually, there's a saying it has to do with a dog and a pig, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
She's saying some really suspect shit.
Yeah.
At this. Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Intelligence spirit roll.
You don't notice anything. Like, there's nothing that you can bring to mind that would. In fact, is that a 6 or an 8?
That's 7 and 6. I have 1 success.
You actually botch, sir.
Okay.
You think that maybe all the things that she's been through, she's finally just snapped. Like, she's just literally lost it. Like, her psyche has just gone. Blitzkrieg. Your,
At this point, Blitzkrieg is going to effectively just basically he's going to howl. He's just gonna howl like as loud as he can. I don't think he knows any of the songs, like the Song of War or any of that bullshit. But basically, if I nail this, what he's effectively doing is attempting to intimidate whatever is around them to back the hell off, if possible.
alright, go for it.
Might not be possible. So he's gonna roll. You want him to roll performance?
It would be manipulation and intimidation, sir.
Okay. So basically,
Okay.
seeing if nothing else, it'll get our attention. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're cool either way.
Bettina, roll me a willpower check. Difficulty 1, 2, so 6.
Blitz, I think she's gone crazy.
We'll find out in a minute, won't we?
Bettina,
Alrighty.
you, as you're sitting there screaming at these things, suddenly everything disappears. That sound, the howling, the chill, it all goes away, and you're suddenly standing in front of the mouth of the cave again as you hear Blitzkrieg's howl this intimidating howl just ring and ratter through your body.
You scared them away.
Blitzkrieg looks
There's
confused.
no one here.
No, there are these little ghosty things.
Well, we do know that this area is obviously some manner of cursed and or haunted.
You sure the spirits happen to...
Apparently it affects the mind.
Are you sure the spirits aren't inflicting your mind as penance for your wrongdoings?
No, this place had loads of wrongdoings happen to it long before I got here.
You seem sure about that.
Well, yeah, I grew up here.
You know, I'm actually alluding to the fact, the way you're like shivering constantly, that you've pissed off more than one spirit. If you didn't get that.
And he looks at both of them and is like, "Can we stop? We have a job."
Yeah, the job would be to go into the cave, but there are ghosty things, and they'll come and like wipe your mind, and you won't be able to see shit. Like I wasn't able to see the two of you.
It's fine. We've dealt with scary things and ghosts.
Well, them fuckers, like I tried to attack them.
Yeah.
They didn't do much. They just like stood there.
Well, you knocked it the fuck off when I howled, so obviously that's viable strategy. Unless we're planning on going back and replanning, which doesn't seem like a thing. So,
Besides the undead shit that would come and raid our areas, take our humans and so forth, I don't know too much about the ghosties and spirits around here. I just know that they're here and they haunt the place up the wazoo. So I feel like we're missing something.
it looks like Contemplates.
What?
What do you think?
I think we need help. As Contemplates will try a rite of the summon. He's going to try to summon the dove spirit for peace of mind.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
For Dove Spirit?
Mm-hmm.
4. Let's just say 4.
So it's wits plus rituals, right?
I do believe so, if I read a summon.
Okay. I'm spending point of willpower.
Alright.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes. You notice that a few doves land on the sort of the outcroppings of roots in the gully that you're standing in.
Mm-hmm.
And they sit there and they flap and they kind of tilt their head to one side and back to the other. And they flap.
Contemplates will offer out a point of gnosis and ask for assistance with peace of mind as we go on our journey.
They'll flutter down and they'll 3 of them, in fact, will each land on a shoulder of the 3 of you. Bettina, Blitzkrieg, and Contemplates.
You should inform them that there will be war, so that they understand what they're going into.
Contemplates lets them know that they will be facing horrors and that they are trying to redeem someone.
Does he have spirit speech?
Yes.
Alright. They definitely will be amenable to this, as there has been too much strife and desolation in this land as of late.
We should be good now.
Okay.
Alright, for the Garu to Frenzy will be at a +2 difficulty.
Nice. I'm frenzy on a 9. 9 or better.
And Bettina, your willpower rolls will be lowered difficulty by 2.
Cool.
As you have a certain calming peace
You
of
guys hear
mind.
that weird? Is your microphone all messed up, Vin?
It's been doing that. I don't know what the hell's up with it. I have to switch between the wireless and then the what's left of the.
Sorry.
So hopefully it will hold out.
Okay.
So yes, do you all enter the cave?
Yep.
Did you eat the cookie and the energy drink?
What? Sorry.
Eat the cookie and the energy drink because you have plus 2 to strength, stamina, and
Dex.
dex.
Fucking cheaters.
Or
Y'all some bastards.
Contemplates his half years.
He eats the cookie, drinks the drink. Calls you cheating bastard.
The three of you make your way down, and it is a cave that is at the mouth of a gully, which means that water is draining down into it. Everybody make me a Dex Athletics check, please.
What did I say?
I'm Trinos right now, so many dice handle it.
Apparently, Bettina's doing back handsprings and walking or doing handstands to get herself down.
She's not exactly a balanced character.
Contemplates, you almost trip and fall several times and slide your way down. There are several times where literally you almost go just ass over elbows right down this steep decline down into the earth. Blitzkrieg, you're not doing a whole lot better, but you're not quite making a fool of yourself, or at least compared to Bettina, who is as sure-footed as a mountain goat. Regardless, the group of you make your way down. You descend into the depths of this land, and you notice that there's light coming from the bottom of this sort of descent. And as you get closer down, you notice that there is a bioluminescent sort of fungus or insects, maybe both, that crawl along the floors and the walls and the ceiling of this cave structure. You notice that the walls themselves and many of the structures within look to be covered in roots. And these roots seem to pulse with life, or at least some mockery of it, as it all comes off as rancid. It smells like something of rotted meat when you come close upon it.
You did see that my fetish is activated, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, is there any reaction as he's sort of walking down with this big, basically completely on fire?
No, as long as you don't touch it, there doesn't seem to be any sort of reaction.
Can I try rolling my damn Gnosis again?
Yeah, go for it.
Damn.
It was so close, too.
Am I just going to roll your Gnosis? Is that what's going to happen?
She's trying to attune a weapon to her.
I know what you're trying to do, and she's failing.
I know.
Excuse me
Bettina,
while I moonwalk the rest of the way down here, okay?
Thank you, Michael.
Bettina, you're the first to get down there because you made it down easily. So you get a little bit ahead of them. Not by much, not to put you in any sort of out of reach sort of danger. But you notice that a lot of these skulls that are sort of trapped up in there still have a lot of meat on them, and it looks like slowly it looks fresh. It looks oddly fresh. I mean, it still stinks like decay down here, but the parts of bodies that you notice, they look like they're partially preserved. It's very odd, to say the very least.
Okay, so she doesn't have the highest intelligence, but would she have actually heard about Beowulf?
I'm pretty sure she would have. I mean, that's folklore for her, her people.
Okay. Well, it looks like Grendel's hidey hole to her.
If you'd like, you can make a perception and alertness.
Well. Okay,
Well,
one.
you got one success. You notice that, or at least that you can tell, is that something is feeding off of this flesh, but it's doing so at a very, very slow rate.
Men, there's a monster down here that's still feeding off of these things slowly. There's probably more clues around here.
Let's begin in true, not very subtle fashion. Starts lighting the bodies on fire.
Ooh, okay. You hear kind of a shrieking sound localized from these bodies, and you notice that as you do it, it was woven into the flesh that it was eating, but you notice that these little root-like, blood red, ruby red, tube-worm-type like tendrils or roots just peel away from the flesh, and the flesh immediately begins to just completely begin to fall apart and decay right in front of you. And as these tentacles move away, they kind of shrill back up into the earth itself and make sort of a slight hissing noise as it does so.
Rolling for troll skin.
Oh yeah, I hadn't done that. Lulz roll for Trosky.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna reroll. 2, 3. Blitzkrieg, after you make your troll skin roll, I need you to make me a Dex Athletics check. He's reading his troll
Trying to
skin.
get my troll skin on.
Alright. You need to make at least 2 successes, standard diff.
Okay, hold on. It's taking forever for this thing to actually roll my troll skin. WTF. Or to find troll skin, whatever.
I can find it for you. Something stamina, something. I think stamina primal urge, difficulty 5.
Primal urge, difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7.
Oh no, Max said it's difficulty 5 because that's what's in the book.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Stamina primal urge.
Difficulty 5.
Oh. Wow.
With
I'm
Krynos,
confused.
with Krynos
Yeah.
plus 3 or 4, right?
Yeah. Oh. Where the hell is my primal urge? Oh, 9 dead.
For Krynos, it's plus 3 to stamina, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So 9 dice for you, Blitz.
Yep, to roll that. Almost beefed that.
Okay.
2 extra soak die so far.
Alright, so make me your Dex Athletics check.
Okay.
And while we're at it,
I'm beefing it. One.
Okay. So you do get hit by this. Roll me your soak dice, or your stamina, I should say, not your soak.
Wait. Were you doing that so I could dodge?
Yes.
No. There is no dodge. What the hell?
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna take it outright. Okay, right. Striders.
That's exactly. No, we don't dodge shit.
Make me a stamina roll. Just straight stamina.
Okay,
So
so
your extra soak dice. Yeah, your extra soak dice do not count here.
Richard Buff and Randy.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, I got one for Contemplates.
That's
You're just
11.
going to take it. So it definitely touches you. Bettina, you can make the Dex Athletic roll if you want to.
Dex Athletics?
Yeah, if you want to dodge.
All right.
Can't dodge anything, so I'm soaking.
All right. How many successes did you get, Blitzkrieg?
What's coming at them?
2.
You can't see it yet. You just feel something moving under your feet.
Okay.
Alright, so you got one at least, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you take out another one of these. So 1, 2, 3. And that would be 7 dice for Bettina. Bettina, unless you
wait a
have
minute.
armor.
I've been doing my rolls too low because I forgot about the energy drink. But
Yes.
anyways, go on.
I don't want you to die.
Well, thank you.
Oh wait. I haven't thought about the energy drink either, but whatever.
Alright, Blitzkrieg.
It's fine.
And alright, Bettina, you're going to take 3 lethal unless you have any armor on.
Okay.
So, and then I'll roll 5 dice for Blitzkrieg. For his soak. How many did you soak? How many successes did you have? 3?
Huh?
Alright, you had 2 successes on your stamina roll.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel something kind of working its way up through your leg.
Even though
And
I'm
you feel-
completely on fire.
Oh, that covers your whole body.
I was going to say, am I allowed to soak?
Can you soak lethal?
I believe that was the house boy.
What's
Yeah.
I don't have the fetish. Okay.
When in doubt, Blitzkrieg is on fire.
Alright, so Blitzkrieg, this stuff is not going to be able to touch you then because it has nothing to soak with. But Contemplates.
Don't forget the -2 from soak.
You soak it like a champ. Bettina, as you look down, you notice something has snaked up around your leg and has gone up under your pant leg. And you feel something like a jellyfish sting going through your leg. And it burns and it singes, and you can feel as though you can feel a suction on your leg, like as though a leech had attached to it. And you can see a tendril of that red root mass making its way, trying to crawl further up your leg.
Okay. If it's a mass that's crawling up there, then I'm going to stab that with the comb.
Alright, go for it.
Okay. So I have to roll that? Or can I...
Yeah,
Don't stab yourself in the leg.
yeah, just give me at least 1 success and you don't stab yourself in the leg.
Okay. Okay. I don't stab myself in the leg.
Holy shit!
Oh,
what does your comb do again?
There is a paralytic poison in there that lasts for the duration of the scene.
Ooh, okay. Well, you didn't really need the poison because, Jesus Christ, Bettina, when you just skewer this thing, it hisses and it lurches away from you. It might rip a little bit of skin away, but it doesn't do any more damage. It's already been done to you. And you watch this red tendril that has all these roots and little spaghetti-like tendrils just kind of flapping around, and it finally sort of curls in on itself, and it just falls over and kind of turns like a rust-colored brown after you stab it, because you just fucked its day right up.
Awesome. Okay. I'm... Am I going to need to make a tourniquet?
Might be a good idea. You notice that the blood is flowing fairly freely.
Did the stab occur at the top of the leg or like at the side of the leg?
Just below the knee, like all the way up and down the calf muscle and the shin.
Fuck it. No, you don't need a tourniquet for that shit. Okay, so she's gonna like bandage it with her bra.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the three of you. Oh wait a minute, Blitzkrieg. Well, no, Blitzkrieg's burned away. Contemplates. Make me an attack roll, please.
An attack roll.
Yeah, just to rip this thing off of you because it's trying to, have its way with your leg.
I think my attack roll is at a 5.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Contemplates as you rip your claw down at this thing trying to crawl its way up your leg, this tendril, you just grab it and just pull it, like uproot it, right out of the ground. And when you do, you snap its tendril away from like the main body of whatever this growth is, and it just curls and shrivels in your hand, and again turns that rust color right in your hand.
Just saying.
You do what?
I struck it with my fetish, and I think it turns to ice. It kind of it hits the ground.
Okay. It hits the ground and shatters. All right.
If it has a personality or any sort of guiding intelligence, it's like, I can't touch that one, and if I touch the other one, I'm effed. Huh.
They all a bit too stabby for us to touch. However, now that you've seen them try to attack you, now that you know that they're there, you can actually see a crisscross of these root patterns anywhere where the water is above 2 inches, which is pretty much right down the middle of this cavern. Only the sides that are non-submerged don't have this growth.
Let's do me a favor. When you have your fetish stand over there, I have an ice spirit. I don't want Bettina to die. As he kind of points over there.
Well, basically what he starts doing is, wait, you don't want me to burn these away?
No, I'm saying I don't want you to disrupt the ice spirit that's within my sword, because if it does, Bettina can't. She's strong, but yeah.
Bettina can't live.
Yeah.
All right.
As he kind of just points over there.
Alright.
What else is going on in the cave? How has the cave been reacting to what we've been doing? Have we heard anything else from the monster?
You can definitely hear, Bettina, the sound of something going on further in the cave that hasn't stopped since you got down there. You do notice that the tendrils that are growing along the wall, they have have you ever seen like the tube worms in the ocean or anemones? They've kind of pulled away as if they know that there's danger afoot and they aren't looking for trouble. So they actually recess back into the walls and they drop the bodies that they've been feeding on. Some of them look like Garu bodies, other of them look human. Some of them don't even look like that. Some of them look like weird, twisted creatures with mandibles and claws. If you want to make an intelligence roll, you might be able to deduce something.
Well, at this point, Bettina just turns to the other two and says, "What's stopping us from going back out the cave and just bombing this place? If all the evil is inside here."
The proper thing to do would be to cleanse whatever rot is here
With fire.
with proper rites.
And do the rites after.
As he just looks to Blitz.
I'm sure such a thing was possible. Your father would have thought of it. It just kind of, I mean, we could just, we could just try to see what happens by hurling a bunch of fire down here and hoping for the best. I don't think that'll net us the response we want.
We could summon a whole bunch of fire spirits and hope that they do this.
I mean, by doing that, I mean, I'm right here.
We could do that. But
It sounds, though, from our position, we can have the tactical advantage if we back up. We know what's down here, and they're actually vulnerable.
He looks at Contemplates. You know what? If you want to summon a bunch of fire spirits, that, to me, seems like a great idea right now.
I mean, this is your land. What do you, it's both your land, so what do you think?
At current, I'm
I'm
not.
referring to you because I'm not from here.
I don't have the means, but if there's a way to send some sort of large destructive spirit projectile down here into this cave, and then we deal with the things that come out once they've already been wounded, that sounds a lot easier than wading into there and beating what is effectively a boss monster on its own turf.
When you say it like that, Bettina, as he looks at it.
Yeah, so, nope. Blitzkrieg thinks this is a fine, jolly idea. Start summoning.
All right. What kind of spirit are you going for? Contemplates. What level of spirit are you going for?
I'm going to summon. Not a fucking spirit. I'm going to summon. I'm going to summon a fire elemental, and I'm going to take the ambient gnosis that is around the area, and I'm going to fuel it and increase the power of the spirit.
That might corrupt it. Use your own.
Sure enough.
This whole place is corrupted. Gnosis. Knock it off.
Do you want to actually add to gnosis when we summon the spirit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fair enough. We'll just, as Chimbridge, we'll just tell it to burn everything in sight, not us.
Well,
All right.
everything inside the cave is its chiminage. It can devour as it will.
Especially the ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys.
If
So
you
many
get
good As Bettina kills her entire tribe's ancestor spirits, good job.
Not my ancestors.
Okay. Go ahead. It's going to be a difficulty 8.
Do I have anything that can help with this?
Do you?
You can roll your wits rituals as well.
Actually, I have that. Okay, so them 5 dice, son.
I will invoke my ancestors.
I'm gonna blow a willpower so I don't botch this shit as it is roll.
Might be a good idea.
I don't want to fight an angel.
Oh Lord Jesus, thank God.
God, I don't want to fight a fire spirit. What?
Okay, good. 1 success. I'm glad. That was smart of me.
Contemplates before he actually begins the summoning. He's going to sheath his fetish and hide it from the harmful rays of the fire. And
Nope. At this point, Blitzkrieg is raising his fetish in solidarity. Yes.
and let me go on my ancestors. See what happens.
Hmm?
See if my ancestors like
I'm not
that.
plugging my headphones in my phone. No, you could. I'm just doing a thing.
With a point of willpower, that's 3 extra successes on my rituals roll.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 extra successes on my rituals roll when I make it. Because I just rolled for my ancestors.
Oh, that's your ancestors?
Yeah.
Okay. Make your roll.
Which...
Did you just break the game? Stop breaking the game.
No.
He hadn't broken the game. Trust me. I'm very interested in the way this
Yes!
goes out. Well, howdy do.
Well, howdy do, Batman.
It's only 3 successes, though.
Well, you said 3.
Alright, so
I
with
gave
the
him
1...
I
Yeah, you
gave
gave
him
it the 1. You summon forth a... Okay. You hear it above you at first, from the hole. And you look up the way you came in, and you notice that there's a lot more water vapor up there than there used to be. And then you feel around you like you're starting to be in the middle of a sauna, like a schwitz. Bettina, that coat you're wearing has become absolutely unbearable in a matter of seconds. As it is hot, it is humid down here.
How unbearable.
Have you ever worn a jacket inside a sauna before?
Can I actually get through wearing it?
You probably could. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a fate. Roll a fate dice for me. Plus or negative, no neutrals. That's a
What
neutral.
are neutrals?
Neutrals are the
What's
blank
it?
ones.
Well, no, I mean, what does neutral mean for you?
I don't want a neutral. I want a plus or
Okay.
minus. One or the other.
I swear to God, I always get neutral first. Okay, what's plus?
Yeah, you can do it without any ill effect.
Okay, cool.
You're not happy.
Because I am planning on crawling out of here at some point, and it's still fucking snowing out there.
Yeah. Okay. Again, it gets hotter and hotter in here to the point where all 3 of you are sweating. Well, the Guru are probably panting. But the kinfolk is definitely sweating to the point where her hair has gotten matted within a matter of minutes. And you notice a light coming forth from the place that you came in, and you hear this sort of and then landing in the center of where the 3 of you are standing, a humanoid figure that stands about 10 feet tall and is about as burly as the Hulk is standing there and is made of pure fire.
Contemplates will instruct each of you to hand over Nexus.
Yeah, at this point, Blitzkrieg is offering Gnosis, and then he's going to offer like 2 points, and then say, brother, I wish to, brother spirit, I wish to cleanse this place with your assistance.
You don't have spirit speech, bro. Do you?
You can relay that Contemplates if you
You
want.
can relay that, and I'll say that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Do you have spirit speech?
Put the phone down for a moment while I log in and reset the password, okay? Spare me 1 moment. Thank you.
No.
Alright, so I'll relay your message.
Does Bettina have spirit speech?
No, but her gnosis hasn't been doing her much good either, so she could just chuck it in. If I don't know. I mean, They're not able to form links with totems. Are they allowed to offer gnosis?
They can offer gnosis. It just means that you can't activate your fetish if that comes to that point.
Oh, whoa, that would be a loss.
You never know.
You
You
never
never
know.
know. How much gnosis are you offering, Contemplates? If you want to, Sarah, you're more than welcome to. I will not prevent you from doing it. I just want to make sure you have an informed decision.
I'm offering 3 points of gnosis.
3 points of gnosis.
So he's
Bettina?
got 5.
Yeah. Okay. 5 points of gnosis. Okay.
She decided not to offer it at the end of the day.
Okay.
Fair enough.
The fire incarna just kind of rolls its shoulders. Puny world and things. We burn.
Incarna?
Burn.
Pause. Did you just say Incarna?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I'm gonna smack the shit out of the thought bubble is. What?
Then he's
Puny
fine.
things.
Fair enough, I'll take it.
And it holds out its arms at either side as it walks past you, and they just turn into just this swirling mass of flame. And it shifts away from this humanoid shape. And it becomes just a swirling tornado of fire. Think
Time to cheese it, boys.
Blitzkrieg follows the thing and becomes also a swirling tornado of fire.
it swirls its way down this cavern, and it goes further in. It spins around, and everything that the roots, they just burn to pieces. The ash of the bodies are all that's left in its wake, as everything that was growing in here, even the water, has been just instantly evaporated in the wake of its presence as it goes further down and further down and further down. It twists, it turns. You notice sort of almost ribbed-like structure is just filled with blinding light as it just consumes everything until it comes to a large opening. Blitzkrieg, you notice that it comes into this large, perfectly rounded opening, and you see what looks to be indentations all the way around, sort of places where bodies have been laid to rest. You see the remains of individuals laying in these things, still clad in armor, still wielding weapons, though they've succumbed to the point of time as this incarna begins to whirl around, taking away the red tendrils that cling to the walls. And then it lands there, on the ground, in front of what looks to be a shimmering black mass.
So it's pretty much done at this point.
Well, it sits there, and the Incarna cants its head to one side, and then as it goes forth and tries to attack this shimmering mass of energy, the second that its hand hits into it, or what's, its hand-ish part, hits into it, it suddenly grunts and roars, and flames shoot out of it and hit the crypts, setting whatever was inside on fire.
At this point, I go, friend, mighty spirit, return. Me and my pack will handle this.
It tries to pull its arm away, but you can feel. Well, actually, make me a perception from Orange. And Bettina and Contemplates, did you follow behind them?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think I can feel into forever.
Yeah, definitely.
I
You
can
feel reality bending around this Incarna.
a paradox.
No, No. This feels like reality being unmade and then remade in a specific image. And you notice as the arm of the fire spirit is suddenly caught up in the shimmering light, you notice that the flame takes on a different hue. It becomes less of a orange and red and golden, and becomes these deep, almost turquoises, and then baleful green, and this
Crap.
light begins to
Hive and
go
Arna. Alright.
all the way up its body until
GG, everyone. GG.
F it. Life. Hope I can go home.
you notice that it becomes a balefire incarnate almost instantly. And the shimmering black mass begins to solidify into this swirling mass of legs and claws and tendrils and eyes.
So, who thinks I should touch it?
Probably not.
I'm gonna put my willy on it.
At this point, roll initiative. And Bettina, you may.
I go first. What's its initiative? I go first.
You probably do. It is at a 25.
Yeah, I think I go first.
You do. Because you're fucking blitzkrieg and you have fucking spirit of the fray.
Dude, you knew about this since the beginning of the game.
I know. I'm not complaining. I reap the benefits of that in character.
Wait, Max is having a conniption. Did you just summon a Celestine? That'd be sweet.
I do.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Alright, so what the hell? Oh, hold on. No, I actually think I do have to, actually roll. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, you do. Bettina, roll me a
Okay, bitch, don't get cute. Don't act like this gives you any reprieve. I'm going first. It's just a question of how first
I know,
I'm going.
I'm cool with it. Bettina, Gnosis, please. Give me that 6. Let me see that 6.
Should have fucking offered it.
Alright, Bettina, give me one more goddamn roll.
Okay, can we please give this child some dice? Lord Jesus.
Alright, Bettina. Finally, as you're like, God damn it, I'm gonna break this stupid stick. It finally activates. And when it does, it crackles to life with blue arcing energy. You notice that it is light as a feather within your hand, and that when you swing it to one side, it lashes off with electricity, with a slight crackle of thunder in its wake. Your weapon attacks will be, your melee attacks will be at a difficulty 5, and do, what did I write down here? Strength plus 3, ag damage.
Nice. Where the hell are you, Spirit of Strength?
It adds 10 to your initiative, and if you spend a Gnosis point, you can, for a turn, add an additional 10.
No, I know. Well, since we don't ever reroll initiative, that's just added. Where are we going? Dexterity plus width plus dex, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine's 14, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
14.
7 start.
What's yours, Anthony?
16.
Please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, as well as your counter.
I did.
So help. Okay, cool. Bettina's good. And Shan is going to have at least 10.
Nope, that's 7
14.
plus no. 7 plus 4, that's 11, that's 21. I bump a Gnosis, the 31.
Okay. Alright, you cannot spend rage this turn.
He don't care.
Alright, you go first.
You know what? I'm holding my action. Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
It is going after Mr. Contemplates. And it is rolling willpower. Ouch. Okay. With 3 successes. It is going to make the oil on your fur blitzkrieg or contemplates. It makes it much more tacky and much more sticky and much more prevalent. You feel as though your pores are now pouring out body oil, the natural oils of your skin, and it's actually making your coat look glossy and very, very oily.
Mm-hmm.
And then the balefire gets to attack.
Hey, do you have Master of Fire?
Nope, I might be dead.
Oh, okay. Because that's gonna do a thing, but okay.
Yeah, it's gonna hit you with it's gonna hit you with blast, which is an automatic hit. It just rolls its rage. One, two, three, 4. And with your oily fur, I'll add on an additional 3 just to round it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 7 ag that you need to soak as your fur is set on fire. And the difficulty to soak this fire is probably going to be a 7 or an 8.
-2?
-2.
So 6.
Yeah. 6.
Hate you so fucking much, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you just...
We can't see shit.
Can't turn your camera back on.
Stop failing at camera.
I refuse. One, two,
So
three.
what'd you take 2?
I take 2 out.
Alright, you take 2 ag, and you are currently on fire. So for the next turn, or for the next couple of turns, we'll say 3 turns, you will be taking 3 aggravated damage at a difficulty of 6, for you, specifically.
Yeah.
Next up in the order is
Bettina?
Mr. Contemplates, or Blitz, because you've held your action.
Wait, did Bettina not do a thing?
She's last in initiative. She's at a...
Oh, okay. Okay. So since it just lit him on fire, you know what? Yeah, F it. I'll return the favor.
Okay.
I'm in
Well, it didn't light him on fire. The balefire incarnate did.
Oh. Damn it, that stupid thing. Can you just banish it already? I didn't actually know that the balefire incarnate was still a thing. Alright,
You just made the fight harder.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, you can kill it next turn with that ice thing. So it should be fine. Hitting, well, I guess like pure Gaiany Flame might do something against Evil Dark Stupid Flame.
We'll see.
Wow.
Alright. So, whatever. Dex is 4 plus melee 4. So 8 dice. At this point, I'm going to hit the thing that the massive things.
The Nexus crawler, yes.
Yep. You and your damn every fight with you.
Like every fight, we're fighting like fucking Nexus crawlers, like void
That's
spiders.
because you're the A team. You're not the B team. You're the A team.
It's just.
You guys ride around in a friggin' van.
Okay, well, there's like a group of Nexus crawlers and they all hang out. Alright, anyway, I hit it with my hammer as hard as possible.
Alright, roll your damage. Roll your damage.
My strength there. Actually, Max can tell me this.
While we're waiting for that, Bettina, what are you gonna do?
Can I take my action?
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's a throw? It's been a while.
Anthony and Bettina, you can both go at the same time at this point because I
Okay.
fucked that up.
What's a throw?
Throws tips athletics.
Okay.
If you're going for a pinpoint attack, it's +2. Otherwise, it's just 6.
7.
Contemplates, what are you doing?
I'm going to spend 2 rage,
Okay.
and I am going to
Stop, drop, and roll.
Benny.
I don't know if I still have my Nova enchantment on this thing.
Okay. This was for its eye. With my spear.
What are you going for? Are you going for the Nexus crawler, or are you going for the balefire?
The one that has the eye.
Then that would be the Nexus crawler.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck. I should probably put myself out first.
Okay. And my strength 5 plus 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself out. What do I roll for that?
Dex athletics give me 3 successes to roll on the. Holy Jesus God!
And this is ag. I can also, because of the ring, I can dodge. I can dodge in the same action. So I would also like to dodge away from whatever it's going to do after it finds out it was hit in the eye.
Damn!
Did Bettina just win?
Damn!
Okay, this is my dodge.
You're scary. Nothing's coming at you right yet. It's already done
No,
its act.
freaking finally.
okay. Getting out of there just in case. Okay. Okay.
Willpower, physical action. So it's, oh man, it only has 6 Oh, how much damage did you just do to it, Bettina? 6?
7.
7. It soaks 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. So, and it's gonna be without an eye. Not bad.
I did lose my spear though.
Yes, your spear is out of your hand. However, it is stuck in this thing and it is still pulsing with energy.
Good.
And I need my calculator. Where's my calculator?
Why do you need a calculator? Why are we doing exponents, Benny? Fuck off.
Alright, so this thing is doing Nova Blast damage because apparently Max is Max is a kind of gentler GM.
Yeah, kind of. My asshole isn't like bleeding.
Everything's about to die in about 5 seconds, including you guys. But that's fine. I'll live.
Typical D&D. As long as I get away with the loot, I'm cool.
Basically. So what's it gonna be?
500 health.
So that's 7 damage plus 10 plus 2 successes, so 19 damage roughly. Wait, is that enough? I think that's enough.
Whatever you do to it, it's going to only soak 1.
Okay, that's a 2. That wasn't such a great. Oh wait, yes it was. Okay, it was way better than I thought it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes. take 6 out of you.
Yep. Just.
Alright. And I need
as
to
like,
bring...
as like, brilliant flame that looks like it could be from Helios itself, just smacks the thing across the goddamn face.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I need to take my rage action, so.
Yep. You should have got 3 successes, right?
Yes, I got my 3 successes. Fuck off.
Alright, you managed to put out this fire.
Do you see the pack chat, Anthony? Are you watching your pack chat? You probably should be.
Alright.
Pack link go.
Top of the round. 3 damage coming to the Nexus crawler with the spear in its eyes, because the spear is still zapping it. And it's gonna take 1.
I don't understand what the... She's stabbing me.
And she did another point of damage to it without even having to touch it. God damn.
I'm going to do, it is called... Fernal.
Yes, the Fernarl. You may do so.
My first action will be to crush a talon of fire's breath to heal.
Alright. Roll your gnosis. Yeah, you're fine. You heal 4 damage.
Okay. Now I will do gnarl.
Are you being gnarly?
I may be. So who am I gnarling? The Nexus crawler or the fucking Celestine fire elemental?
It's not a Celestine, you asshole. And stop summoning things that are that big.
You want to Fernarl the Balefire Spirit? Go right ahead.
No, that's a stupid idea.
That's a stupid idea. So I'm going for
It does not have fur.
Alright, this Fernal requires 2 Garu. It is a Dexterity plus Brawl, difficulty 7. For each 2 successes on this roll, the defender loses 1 dice from his soak roll from that location. The packmate can then attack that area,
Yeah.
although she adds 2 to the difficulty.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm lining up the shot.
Okay.
Dex plus brawl.
Dex plus Brawl, difficulty
We're
7.
coordinating all this through our pack link like we're supposed to.
Like fucking
Good guy.
My little wolfies are growing up and getting so smart.
I'm gonna die. It's fine though. I hate you all. Fuck off. There we go. There we go.
By the way, Shane, you know it's 9:41, right?
Yeah.
Are you just saying fuck it at this point?
No, I'm gonna go get my car, but I'm just trying to finish as much as possible. Unless you want to take an intermission.
No, we're good. We're good. We can finish this. What's the bare minimum time you can move it?
That's fine. Then we keep going.
Okay, so you managed to remove 2 of its soak dice. It's only soaking with 4 dice now.
I rolled 4 successes. I'm not sure if one's take away. Because I got 4.
Yes, they do. They always take away.
Okay. Then it's 3 then.
Okay, so you managed to remove 1 dice from its soak pool. We are back at the top of the round, I believe.
After seeing my ally so bravely cut open a bit of its scales, whatever it is, let's
well, you're back down to 21, so actually they get to go first. Unless you want to spend a Gnosis again.
You're such an asshole. We never, ever, ever re-rolled initiative, you ass. But fine. Never, not one time have we ever rolled initiative.
Oh no, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. It's a new one.
I feel like you're
You're
being
right.
an asshole right now.
I'm
But
feeling
cut it
it
out.
anyway, whatever. I don't know.
No. You're right.
My action
I'm
is
sorry.
literally
My
exactly the
mistake.
same no matter what happens.
Hit, not dodge. Hit, not dodge. I got it. All right, go for it. Your dex melee, I'm assuming.
I'm a simple man who enjoys simple acts.
Dex melee difficulty 8.
I'm gonna blow. What am I blowing? Do I want to blow rage?
Might be prudent, you know.
Or I could use a ridiculous gift and be amazing.
It's up to you.
Get it first. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do this. You know what?
Are you Might of Thoring? Yes, he's Might of Thoring.
You watch Blitzkrieg grip his hammer, and he's like, "By Agfar's hammer, I will avenge you."
Septar's hammer, but still, I like the reference.
Shut up. I win. No matter what. Yeah, I didn't remember it. I got no idea. Hold on. So my willpower, which is a 7. I am stealing one from can I steal one from reindeer for that, or no? Is that just spendable willpower?
I think it's, well, it just adds willpower to your total willpower or pool, like spendable, some temporary willpower.
Okay, no problem then. I'm down with that.
Remember, she's already dead.
Let me go do my thing. 7 dice. Oh, wait, I can't spend a willpower on this shit. Okay, that's fine.
You know, I just want to point something out to you. Never mind. You can do it on the next turn, possibly. Did you?
It was not terrible, though.
I got it for technically, I guess, this round and the next, and that's it.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's 1 turn per success.
Yeah, 1 time per success, so...
Well, fuck it. This round, go big or go home.
This whole year.
Oh, I hit it. I super hit it.
Alright, roll your damage, sir.
So now my strength is 14, plus 10, plus 2.
24.
You want this whole year?
How many?
6. 26 right now.
26? Okay, I could do that. There's
And it's
2
got a whopping 5 soak dice.
Mm. 26 dice of damage. Booyah. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's going to take whatever you throw at it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I think I see 9.
9, 8. 8 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9.
Did I miscount? Yep.
You miscount. Alright, it takes 9 ag. You guys are whittling away at its health very quickly. Tell me how cinematic this is, because that was a shit ton of damage.
Oh, okay. So basically, at this point, Blitzkrieg would have, done the quick prayer to Thor, and then leapt at this thing and basically golf teed it. And just. I'm sorry, you can't see me throwing my dice.
Alright, you knock it clear across the cavern, and I'll roll a fate dice. I'm feeling sporty.
Knock it into its babies. They all wake up.
And you smash it into the balefire incarna.
Waltz.
And I'm going to roll the balefire's rage as damage.
Ouch.
It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional damage as you smash into the thing, and it doesn't look happy. Alright, I am going to now... It's its turn, so it's going after Blitzkrieg. And, Blitzkrieg.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the, let's see, you're currently on fire, aren't you? Okay.
Helios' own chosen. I'm spending XP on that this downtime. Max. Just
There
saying.
is a sudden thinning of the oxygen around you, and a fog forms around you. Specifically, you're wrapped in fog. So for the next 2 turns, you're at a +2 difficulty to attack.
Okay, Blitzkrieg holds his breath. He's got stamina 7.
The balefire incarnate will blast you.
Okay.
And it does a whopping 1 fucking damage.
I love you, baby. Don't be mad at me. Don't be salty.
Just, you know what? Don't even bother rolling your soak dice.
You sure?
Yeah, don't even bother. It just, that's pitiful. It's bad, and it should feel bad. Contemplates.
Might
It cries.
have thought.
Jesus God! Okay,
I'm an
I'm
idiot.
going to put something to you. Contemplates. You're on this thing right now, right?
Yep.
You're tearing your fur away. You notice that that spear, it's still embedded in it. If you wanted to, if you hit it hard enough on the hilt of that spear that Bettina drove into its eyes, you probably could have done... Blitzkrieg probably could have done a massive amount of additional damage.
Shut up!
But now it's your turn, and that falls to you.
Might have thought.
I'm salty right now.
It's going to
Super
be a
salty.
+2 difficulty to hit that spear, but trust me, it may be worth it.
Might have thought. What's the difficulty?
8.
I'll be taking 1 from Reindeer.
Vinny, you've been pinged.
You've been pinged.
I've had nothing to do with this.
No. No. I'm already saying no. I already told them once they couldn't go to Germany. Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me ever. It's like I talk to walls sometimes.
Then it's okay, baby. It's alright.
It's okay.
Alright, is that your Might of Thor?
Yeah.
Alright, make your attack. Difficulty 8. I have the feeling that this is going to do enough damage that Bettina is going to be the one to actually take this kill. And if a kinfolk kills a fucking Nexus crawler, it's getting permanent. She's getting permanent renown out of that one.
No, she's not. I'm still in the glory.
Still on all her goals. She's kinfolk. Stop that.
Turn your camera back on, Anthony.
Sorry.
Annie.
Wow, okay, roll your damage. God
Okay.
damn it.
So, Krynos is +4, right? Well, my
Please.
strength is +4, right?
I believe, let me double check, I think it's +3.
+3 or is it +4?
I'm checking right now, hang on for just a second.
Because I have to do math now.
Shape changing. Krinos is strength plus 4, yes.
So 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9. It's 18. Plus 18. Yeah, 18 points of damage.
Go for it. Add an additional 5 dice to that. Because you're hitting... Are you hitting the spear?
Yes.
Yeah. Add an additional 5. I don't see a whole lot of ones there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And your ones?
Ones don't take away from damage, do they?
Yes, they do. They take away from everything, so it's 12.
I've been
It soaks...
I've been counting. I've been counting the ones taken away.
Okay. So 12 points of damage. And spending a point of rage. You can't spend rage in those systems, and never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so you just did 11 points of damage and had 25 essence left. Bettina, it is your turn, and this thing is looking fucked up. If Bettina is a glory hog, if she can grab that spear and stab it one more time, there's a good chance that Bettina could literally be one of the few kinfolk in history to land a killing blow on a Nexus crawler.
Like actually take it out of the spear, or take the spear out of its eye and then drive it back in?
Yes. Like, literally all you have to do is jump on it and drive it down. Give me a
Get
dex
a bonus
plus.
for that.
Wait. Can I do one thing?
No, you cannot do it. You
Um,
cannot do anything. This is her moment. This is her time to shine. If she botches the roll,
Okay.
and for cinematic purposes, Bettina, I'm going to give you an additional 2 dice.
Wow, okay. Combined with the energy drink there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think she hit it, guys.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay.
It's still diff 6 or it's diff 8?
If she grabbed a hold of that thing, it's diff 6 because
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Bob
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So do 6. Do your strength plus 11 damage.
Okay.
This is
I love you,
happening.
Blitz.
This is happening.
Well,
How much health did it have left?
5. It soaked 1.
Oh, yeah, no, that thing's dead.
Bettina, tell me how you do this. Tell me in the most cinematic fashion how Bettina Stewart, the disgraced kinfolk, just earned back her honor.
And earns a sidereal exaltation for that enroll.
yeah.
Looking like a sweaty, greasy, gray ball of something. What was the name of, like, not Sonic the Hedgehog, but his friend?
Knuckles.
Tails?
Knuckles.
Yeah. Anyways, looking like him. I don't know, there was like a gray friend. Anyways, she somersaulted on there, and then let out a yell like Xena, and then she grabbed the spear and then stuck it back in its eye, and I was a little bit surprised when it came crashing down on her.
Bettina, as you grab the spear and then use your weight to drive it down into the cranium or the bodice of this withering, slithering, slathering, writhing mass of tentacles and claws and eyes, and you drive down into it, And when you do, it immediately begins to dissolve, and you come down into the middle of this pool of black ichor.
I get
As
a
it's
dodge roll in the
dissolving.
same action.
Well, you don't need to dodge anything because it's not going to hurt you, because that would just be a complete dick move at this point. And I'm not saying I'm beyond that. I'm just saying, that was a hell of a timing. You notice that the balefire incarna begins to slowly revert back to its normal self as the green baleful glow goes away, dissipates, and falls away, and the spirit itself drops to one knee, and it looks at the three of you, and it simply nods its head at Bettina before dissipating away. And all is silent.
So he was
He lets out a howl.
Breathing hard and contemplates. This is the first legitimate smile you get from contemplates, Bettina.
She gives a
Fuck, nervous.
painful smile. Literally painful. She is in pain. But, okay.
Bettina, because you made that roll, make me a perception alertness difficulty 9, 2 successes.
No.
You don't notice it. Bettina, your amazing spear is still stuck in the ground from where you drove it down into this thing and smoked this being, this crawler. However, the floor underneath you falls away, and you go about 10 feet down into this pit. You land, and you realize you're in another crypt, another place where the ancestors of this land have been laid to rest. You land with a thud, and it hurts, but it doesn't do any lasting damage. There's a bit of dust, and that black ichor kind of now drooping down on you like molasses, covering your hair and your furs, leaving behind just this sticky mess. However, you do notice that when you're down there, you look up, and you see something about 50 feet away from you, leering back at you as its eyes slowly open.
How far away is it from me?
About 50 yards, or 50 feet, I'm sorry. And it turns its head to one side. And it speaks in your native tongue. And what, pray tell, brings you to my domain?
Whatever you are. I'm going to be very honest with you, out of respect to you. And whatever this place is that you call home, I don't know, and I really don't understand why I'm here.
It stands up, and it's close to 6 feet, and 6 feet 7 inches. And it's wearing very old Saxon armor and begins to approach you. So the little one does not know why it's here. And it takes a step. It comes into the realm of sword breaker, shield smasher. It disturbs my tomb. And when it curls back its lip into a smile, you see these dull fangs. And you notice that when you look around, you see those blood-red roots down here, all leading to the edifice it was sitting on and creating a pool of blood. And you notice that there are figures around those pools of blood, lapping from it, all of them humanoid, all of them wearing armor. It has been some 2,000 years since anyone has seen or heard me, and I'm grateful for you for releasing me. And at this point, it gets within about 10 feet of you and looks at the hole and looks up. How much has changed since I last stalked these lands?
I suspect very little.
Then the blood that I have craved, fresh blood, not rotting decay, is mine once again.
Where are we again? Sorry?
You're up at the top of this hole and you hear the sound of somebody speaking in German.
Okay.
Um, since Bettina is allowed to know about vampires and has fought against the Sabbat, although she doesn't understand what they are, could she make a perception to try and see if this is a vampire?
Roll me an intelligence.
Intelligence.
An intelligence occult. Give me a difficulty 9.
Okay, let's see what this 1d10 can do.
No, I'm sorry.
Should have spent a
Actually, if she doesn't have occult, then she couldn't have rolled it anyway because it's knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You notice on either side of you, Bettina, that these humanoid figures in armor have begun to crowd around you. There's probably close to 70 of them, if not more. And they all look up and they chatter as they begin to climb towards the hole, mindlessly, or as if driven by someone else's will. And Blitzkrieg and Contemplates, essentially these walking undead corpses are like literally crawling out of the hole that Bettina fell through, climbing their way up the walls, skittering up it, claws into the walls.
So they're not making like a big tower?
No, they're climbing their way up. They're skittering up the walls. About a dozen or so at a time.
Is that fire thing still here?
No, it dissipated.
Damn it.
It was just corrupted and then uncorrupted. It wanted to go home.
So at this point,
all right, go ahead, Shan.
well, Blitzkrieg just gonna start knocking them back in, golf style. Just, no.
All right. Bettina's still down there.
I know. I don't know why she fell down there, and I have. Okay, actually playing the character. Contemplates, guard the hole, and Blitzkrieg jumps down.
Well,
Right, Blitzkrieg, you see...
In memoriam of Blitzkrieg, and apparently fighting...
Blitzkrieg, do you have any worm lore?
No. You don't need worm lore to kill it.
No. It'd just be nice if you guys knew what it was. Roll me an intelligence called difficulty 9.
Jesus God. But I actually have that. So I spend a willpower. Because I'm going to botch otherwise.
Brandon?
Damn it. I actually got really close.
You had heard, your father had told you just this tale of a leech that had been possessed by a bane. Don't remember exactly all the details, but you do remember that this leech was able to walk in the sun, even though it was taking damage all the while, and that anyone it killed popped back up as it did. And
Kill it.
he referred to it as a draugr.
As a what?
A draugr.
Nope, it dies.
Roll initiative.
You hear, Contemplates, get down here.
Jump down.
Now this thing is not going to have nearly as good initiative.
Why are we fighting more things, Vinny? We just fought a Nexus crawler. Fuck off.
Fight more things. Fight all the things.
18.
So that's 15 to start, 25.
15 plus 9 is 24.
25 before spends. So let's see if I can get away with not spending.
You can. It's got a 24 initiative.
I win.
Okay. Blitzkrieg. Bettina and Contemplates, please put your initiatives in the chat. Goddamn. Goddamn, Sarah. For human, that's an amazing... Okay.
She's not a very balanced character.
Fine. Thank God, because it's the only way you would have lived.
Yep. Okay. Blitzkrieg, you go first.
I've spent a reasonable amount of Gnosis, so I'm not using any Gnosis right now. I am going to burn 2 Rage, though, so I can still completely on fire. Never quite went out from last time, considering how many things keep attacking us, Vinny.
Right.
Assuming standard difficulty. That's 4.
4 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
And then strength is 7 plus 10 plus 1, 2, 3. So that's 20 dice.
Okay.
No, I don't know what the hell this thing is, and it feels like worm taint to me. So
It's all worm taint to me.
one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of flaming ag. This thing's face.
Oh shit. It takes 6. Alright, but it's its turn now. The first thing it's going to do is eeny, meeny, miny, Bettina.
God damn! How did I know?
Well, Bettina, are you immune to dominate?
Nope.
Alright. With dominate, it is,
Although, god damn it, maybe that's something I should ask for, given the way she acts.
Oh, too late now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm getting the fireball.
Is that the type of day we're having now?
Yeah. Manipulation and intimidation. What's your stamina and your empathy?
My stamina is 5, although I get a +2 bonus to it right now. My empathy is probably not a lot. Empathy 1.
Okay. And it's difficulty 6 for this creature.
Empathy of a desk drawer.
Stamina 5 +2. I got 7 right now, man.
I said the empathy.
Oh, the empathy's 1.
That's why I said you have the empathy of a desk drawer.
But come on, that explains a lot.
It does indeed.
Now, Veronica cared.
Yeah. She cared, alright.
Alright. Spider roller. Okay. Manipulation and intimidation. And its intimidation is 3. And its manipulation is 3. So 6 dice at difficulty 6.
Do I get a resist?
You can. No. For each success equals 1 turn that the victim is unable to act. Is racked with agony if you try to resist his command.
Oh, wait, so I can still act against him. It's just going to hurt like hell.
You just, instead of doing what he commands you to do, you would just be in pain, unable to do anything.
Okay.
So for the next 4 turns, but he basically commands you to attack Blitzkrieg with your spear.
Now, as tempting as that is, I won't do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Now,
Do it.
I'm just gonna roll a standard dice pool for these things because there's so goddamn many of them. They are going to dogpile on Blitzkrieg.
Sweet. Burning corpses.
I'll give one dice for each of them. That bum rush him. And all those goddamn ones. Defiant to the end.
Kind of. Thug life.
Jesus. It's just not the ST's day. Okay. So they jump on you, dogpile, savage.
I'm feeling savaged right now.
Alright, make me a strength athletics roll.
I'm not.
This is to resist being thrown to the ground. That's difficulty 10.
9 plus threshold butthole. There is no difficulty 10.
If I did plus threshold, there'd be no chance. Because there's 24 of them jumping you, so it'd be difficulty 9, 23 successes required.
I can do that. That's the no willpower.
Just roll a 10. Dick.
Hold on. Not spending willpower anyway. But strength is, so that's 9 dice right now. 10 with athletics. Troll.
Okay. So, alright. They jump you and they start to try and savage you, but you just. You're on fire anyway, so you're setting them on fire as they're jumping you. And it is now Bettina's turn. You're just going to ride there in agony, I believe. Okay. Contemplates. Vampire boy don't look so hot.
Alright. I'm going to strike it.
Alright, go
That's
for it.
my fetish. Alright.
I didn't realize you brought a ball gag to this affair.
Well,
I think it's screwed.
I'm not privy to your bullshit, man. Just. But seriously, I am having a good time.
Go for it. Roll it. Come on. Come on. Bring it on.
Calm down, Spaz.
Just go like that.
Stick it right up my carefully planned out NPC's buttholes. That's basically what's happening right now.
Going like this right now.
These adversaries have just not had a good day.
Yeah, and you know what? This wasn't even that we're so good. This is because you've just had really shitty dice. So this is actually all your fault.
I know, right? Roll your damage, Anthony.
You really should have died in this hole. Just saying. 1, 2.
Whatever you throw at him, he's going to be able to soak 2 of it.
Oh, poor man.
8 plus 14. Yeah, that's 14 points.
Damn Raiders, stop attacking.
Playing that new freaking.
Excuse me. You run your scene. I'm doing my thing over here.
He takes 4 act.
That kills him. You final death this thing. Bettina, you are free from this creature's hold over you. The pain in your mind is gone. And you can now think, you can now act, and,
Alright, where is this fucker?
It's dead.
It's dead. He's dead, Jim. He's dead.
Okay, who is the closest fucker?
There's about 72 corpse servants right now.
Go hand with me.
Any of them on Blitz?
There's a whole bunch of them on Blitz, but Blitz is fighting his way out of them. The other ones are making their way towards you.
Towards me. Okay, that changes everything. Alright.
Well, everybody. They're making their way towards everybody. So, yeah. But yes, you, among others.
I'm out of my projectiles, so I'm actually just... How's Contemplates doing?
I just killed the vampire, so.
He's fan-frickin-tastic.
I'm fine.
But nobody's on him?
No, because he took out the boss in almost one hit. Yeah.
Okay, but like these guys, are they closer to me or closer to him when they're coming down here, coming down the line? I'm trying to figure out if I should help Blitz or help the things that are or take care of the things that are coming down the way.
Blitz seems to be doing okay. You could probably help Contemplates better. Because Blitz is on fire, and these things seem to not really appreciate the fire.
Okay. Then comb time it is. So...
Rather than roll, I want all 3 of you, starting with Bettina, then Contemplates, and then Blitzkrieg, to tell me how you finish all these things off.
Oh, okay. That's easy, because there was like this character in Inuyasha, right? Not the one that fought with the fans, but there was one that fought with combs, and it was pretty sexy. And she just did this thing where like her hands were like, I don't know, she looked like a cheerleader, but sexy. Anyways, I'm going to be like that with the comb and the greasy, sweaty fur coat and the matted hair. But anyways, it paralyzes people and it like messes their shit up.
They're not alive. They're undead. You're not going to paralyze shit with that.
They can still paralyze undead shit.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Not these things. They don't have any blood in them.
Are you arguing with the narrator? Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna clock them. Fine. I tried to do something sexy. I'm just gonna clock them.
You have a spear that shoots lightning.
Shoot goddamn lightning.
Okay.
Give me some Thor, for fuck's sakes! This is your heritage that
No,
you just
no.
earned back.
Yeah.
Fail.
Sadly,
Fail! Fail!
You see? You
Okay,
see?
like Sif, after her bald head had just been discovered, she lets out a horrific cry and just starts going Xena on their asses. She is ricocheting off of all of them. She's doing a little bit of moonwalk that she was doing earlier to shimmy down the cave. Just everything is on lightning, including the shit that Blitz is fighting too. Just lightning everywhere, everywhere. It's a whole Big Trouble in Little China mess.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
I'm down with that. See, finally, that's how you get Bettina engaged. You just start insulting her heritage.
Okay.
That is a well-known Tribetan technique, actually.
Yes, it is.
Contemplates, please. How are you fending off the ones that come at you?
if you those that are familiar with Bleach and the guy that the little kid who has the ice Zimbato, he calls upon the power of Fenris as he kind of arcs his two-handed broadsword, and ice shards erupt from the ground and the ceiling and everywhere, and they just kind of like start impaling skeletons.
Nice. Alright. Blitzkrieg. You have 24 of them biting and clawing at you, doing damage, but, you know, at this point it's cinematic damage. So please tell me, what are you doing in the middle of this mess of Draugr that are clawing and biting these whites?
So, in the middle of this, this sea of chaos and storm and all these things trying to jump on him, he takes his hammer and he starts sort of very elegantly pirouetting and just smashing into all of them as hard as he possibly can. And right as he gets to one of the last ones, he drops his hammer, grabs one of the Dwegar, and smashes it into another one, thus performing his prime move of hitting a motherfucker with another motherfucker. And then as he continues.
Am I getting this image of him holding one of these things by an ankle and holding his hammer out in the other hand and just windmilling?
Kind of, and then as he spinning this elegant ballerina style dance, he's flaming the entire time, and
But
right
yeah, he really is at this point.
right as he gets to sort of the end, he stops, drops the Dwegar, lets Sunfaust drop onto its head, and goes, "Let's see your fairy boy do that." And I think Zelda walks away.
Bettina, do you have a response for that?
I think I'm kind of in the zone.
Shots fired.
Indeed, shots fired. Okay. When the three of you return, as you go up the cave, you notice that the cave has returned to its natural state, as much as it can. It's charred, but there is no stench of death. There is only the water dripping
May I
down it.
perform a rite of cleansing?
You may absolutely. You don't need to roll for it, though.
Okay.
When you come back out into the forest after the rite of cleansing, the forest seems a bit more at ease. There is only the smell of battle rather than the smell of corruption. The whispers and the howls have ceased. In years to follow, a legend about three individuals that gets retold and skewed over and over and over again until when it reaches its pinnacle, a being of fire, ice, and lightning went down into a cave to face down an ancient evil and his horde of 1,000,000 undead warriors, as well as fighting off a creature that could only be described as an eldritch horror, that unmade reality that fought alongside its enslaved minion of Balefire. And that this lightning, fire, and ice managed to thwart this great evil and purge it from the land. In more recent years to come, the individual known as Blitzkrieg will be known as Peacemaker when they speak of him. That he took on a nearly impossible task and won. Bettina's exile from the Gate of Fenris is lifted. Tales of her smiting a Nexus crawler, dealing the killing blow while standing beside two powerful Gets in their own right, two powerful Fenrir, exonerates her. And her backing with her pure breed is returned. Contemplates the mercy will receive an accreditation and a new fetish, a medallion around his neck that is a purely balanced symbol of the Get rune for Philodox, auspice, the crescent moon. And it is said to infer him with the wisdom that a Philodox would need to go forward and act as a representative of justice within the Garu nation. In time, they are returned home. An amendable agreement between the Sept of the Howling Hunter and the Sept of Bloodfist, in the wake of the duties, or not the duties, but the great deeds that these three invoked and brought down. The combining of the two protectorates is brought forth. And thus
Was the protectorate of the Howling Fist. I'm down with that.
yes. And thus we call this chapter of the saga to a close as they are sent back to their home set. Three Fenrir, united in glory, to find whatever fate they may find back in the land, in the city that never sleeps. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing.